In this film, we find that Aditya is caught in a terrible storm and is washed up on the island of Shundi, where he discovers, like Jack Black in Gulliver's Travels, that he is
a giant
and is 10 times or more bigger than the inhabitants. Now, the good news is that while the inhabitants at first are
very, very scared of him,
that he is able to win them over with his charm. In fact, he is able to make friends with a soldier in the island's army called Jaran. Jaran is in love with the very lovely princess Amori, who in this film is okay. She's average in her performance. And Aditya has to deal with the bad guy of this film, a powerful sorcerer, Chatan, who summons a demon who is also a giant. Now keep in mind that giant means that he's a little bit taller than Aditya. The problem is that Jamunda is supposed to be scary and intimidating, but really, I thought, hey, you look like a panda. And last time I checked, I wasn't particularly terrified of pandas, because
pandas are adorable.
So this guy really failed.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, he did eat like a person, so I guess this was like Attack on Titan before Attack on Titan never existed, but he just failed, because again, who's afraid of a panda? And Aditya, as the male lead, reminded me a lot of Jeff Winger from Community, who has a coolness and a snarkiness to him, which works in Community, but in this film, he, with his smirkiness and his one-liners, was just really annoying, and I really didn't care what happened to him. In fact, there is a final battle between Aditya and Jamunda, which was comically bad, because even though Aditya had some cool fighting moves, there were some really amateurish visual effects, which really drew me out of it. In fact, this entire film, at its best moments, had average special effects. What about the music? The music in Indian films is usually very catchy and very good. Well, in this one, yeah, I thought it was average. It wasn't particularly bad, but it was average. Pretty much I can say that of all the performances by the little people of Shundi, in fact, the very young actors who were inhabitants of Shundi, there was a lot of mugging of the camera by them, and oh my gosh, that also was really grating. And there were many times during this film where I kept checking my cell phone, and while the film was okay enough that I didn't want it to end immediately, I also did just want it to move along faster and resolve itself faster. So because of all these average elements and some below average elements, I'm gonna give this film a C. But guys, do something more productive with your day. Maybe play some Pokemon Go. I don't know, but simply don't invest time in this film. All right, guys, well, that's all for now. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you very soon. And don't forget, you can like my page on Facebook, you can follow me on Twitter, and you can follow me on Tumblr at Lord Coyote 2000. Have an awesome day, because knock knock, who's there? Awesome people, and that's what you are. Take care now. Bye.